A lot of Blythe dolls have come and gone since I started collecting in 2015. In this video, I share my full Neo Blythe collection as of March 2021. I talk in detail, though no particular order, about each doll from fakes to stock to custom, so grab a cup of your favorite beverage and relax with me as I share my love of all things Blythe. So this is Blythe Adores Anna. She is a special release that came out in January of 2017. I actually purchased her through a Junie Moon lottery. Junie Moon is a website that sells Blythe dolls, and very often they will have a lottery set up for very popular dolls. So you have to win the lottery in order to pay for a doll. Her hair may look a bit wavier than usual in this video because I just took her hair out of braids. So as far as her stats go, her faceplate is an RBL+. Her hair is called Deep Mauve, and I will show that close up here in a minute. Her skin tone is fair. She has purple front-facing eye chips, which you see right now. She also has gray eye chips, light blue, and light green. All of her eye chips are special because she was a collaboration doll. She was a CWC exclusive Neo Blythe collaboration doll with Anna Sui. So that's why she has special eye chips. Her blush is salmon pink. Her eyeshadow is pink orange. Her lips are beige pink. She came with, she also has a special pole ring. I'll show you that in a minute. Her stock included the dress she's wearing now, as well as those boots. She also had purple stockings, which I never put on her because I am too concerned that they will stain her. She also came with a really cute beret, a handbag, and she's got earrings on and some really pretty purple underwear. I think she also had sunglasses. So yeah, she was a very special doll, probably one of the more expensive dolls I ever purchased. At the time I was terrified about the price, but gone up quite a bit in value since I first purchased her. So let's take a closer look here. So like I said, her hair's usually not quite this wavy. She has really nice hair. It is a deep purple color. This is her pole ring here. It's just plastic, but it's pretty. And oh, I've lost an earring. Yikes. I don't know where that earring went. I guess I'll have to try to find that around here somewhere. I don't handle her a ton, but I did have her out for a few things I was doing. There's one of her earrings, this really pretty dress. Let's take a look at her other eye chips here. There's her green. You can see her eyelids are also like a brown. Here's the blue, and here's the gray. She's a really pretty doll, and yeah, she's actually one of the sort of grail dolls that a lot of people look for. I was very lucky to get her when I did. This is a Fakie doll. This is not Simply Mango. She does look like Simply Mango, and I really, at the time, I really wanted a Simply Mango, but I was not able to find one. I ended up actually cutting her hair. It was almost down to, it was down to the ground, so I gave her a sort of a long bob cut. And I use this doll a lot for when I'm sewing, and also sometimes when the few times I do travel, I like to bring a doll with me. And because she's a Fakie and not a real doll, and she's super cute, I take her with me a lot. So her name is Lilu. I called her Lilu. I did have the person I bought her from AliExpress. She changed out the eye chips for me, so you can see she's got these purple eye chips. And that was something I requested, and that person did for me, which was very nice. So like most Fakie dolls, she came with, you know, no clothing, no stock, no stand, nothing like that. And she's wearing a dress that I made. And yeah, so I like her a lot. Like I said, she's a Fakie, but unfortunately there's not a lot of Simply Mangoes out there. So sometimes it's nice to have a Fakie when you can't get the real thing. So this is Heather Skye. She is a fairly new addition to my personal collection, but she came out in March of 2009. She's called Prima Dolly Heather Skye. So she's one of the Prima Dolly dolls, which were dolls that came out at the time that didn't have a lot of stuff with them. They didn't have tons of stock. And I think they were supposed to be like a little bit of a lower end price as far as dolls go. She's a normal release with an RBL face mold. Her hair is dark chestnut. Her skin tone is dark. Her chips are blue, orange, green, and pink. None of them are special eye chips. She has brown eyeshadow and brown lips and just a normal pull cord. She is wearing her stock. She came with this really cute dress and these gladiator type sandals and that ribbon, which is supposed to be a belt, but I put it in her hair. And let's take a closer look here. This is the stand she also came with. She happens to still be in her stock just because, well, I like it, but also I really got her just not that long ago. So these are her blue chips. There's her orange. There's her side green. Those are really pretty. Those are her pink. She is a very sweet doll. I got her from Mandrake. I was very lucky to get her off of Mandrake for a decent price. So yes, there she is, Heather Skye. So this is obviously not a stock Neo doll. She's a customized doll from MOU Handmade. That is a Spanish artist who, for whatever reason, is no longer making these dolls anymore. Which is sad because I really, really like this doll. Like I said, this was the first customized doll I ever purchased, and I'm still in love with her. I call her Dixie. You can see she's got this crazy wild blonde hair. The outfit she's wearing now is one I put together. I did not make the dress. I wish I did. That I believe I purchased from Mimi Woo on Etsy. And I put a little clip in her hair. When I purchased her, she did have a really cute outfit that was like a denim skirt and a striped blue top and some little leggings and some boots. So very, very cute doll. Of course, like many of these dolls with these A-zone bodies, you have to be really careful when you're trying to stand them up. Here are her pull rings. I haven't changed anything on this doll other than her clothes. She doesn't have super crazy eye chips. She does have you know, pierced ears, but no earrings. And she does have sleepy eyes, but nothing really on the lids. That would have been nice. I believe later on the artist was actually decorating the eyelids of her dolls. And the eye chips are pretty much just kind of the same blue. So she's kind of a basic doll. She was very affordable. I'm trying to remember. I think she was a few $100s. So for a customized doll, she was extremely affordable. And yeah, I could see probably that the artist maybe just wasn't making enough money. I don't know, because clearly she did a lot of work. You can see she has quite a nice face up with little freckles and a little bit of blushing, carved lips, her nose. So this was number 16, I guess. Fall 016. Yes. So yeah, that's my first customized dolly. Today I'm introducing you to a new Fakie doll of mine. I call her Malibu. I think she's super cute. I actually purchased her as part of a group of dolls that I purchased through AliExpress, with the idea that I was going to jazz them up a little bit and resell them in my doll shop. I still might do that with them. I think I have maybe 4 or 5 set aside that I don't consider part of my collection, so I won't be showing them. This doll I really, really liked when I pulled out that group of dolls, and as it happens, I felt like I really needed another doll to try clothes on and help with when I'm sewing. For example, the little top she's wearing right now, I stitched. I made this shirt. And these pants I did not make. I got them from somebody off Etsy. I can't remember who. They're very cute. I need to learn to make some pants like that. But anyway, it's useful to have dolls that I can handle and not have to worry about scratching them or denting them or whatever in the dolly room when I'm crafting and sewing. And she's just so cute. I was like, you know what? She would be perfect for that. So she is my newest model for my crafting in the dolly sewing room. So let's take a look at her. She's got these really pretty blue eye chips. These are front facing. And I love her tan skin. Of course, you guys know how I like the tan dolls. And this, in fact, this is a beautiful color. This is a really nice skin tone. She has side brown. Oops. So definitely you can see the difference in the clicking. Okay, when compared to, there's the pink ones to the stock dolls. Much stiffer for the fakies. And side gray. So she's got a nice, beautiful color of hair. I like that it's blonde, but not platinum necessarily. And she's just an overall cute doll. She's got this A-zone style body. So she's useful for sewing, so that I make sure when I sew doll dresses that they fit on this type of body. Call her Malibu. She reminds me of like Malibu Barbie and stuff like that. So that's my Malibu Fakie doll. This is Sunshine Holiday. She is also a Neo Takara stock doll. Her release was April 2009. Her release says limited and her faceplate is RBL. She is considered tan, that's her skin tone, tan, with light chestnut hair. Her hair actually, I would say chestnutty. It's almost got a little bit of a, I don't know, goldeny, coppery tint to it. Yeah, maybe more of a copper tint to it. She has chips that are blue, orange, green, and pink. That's kind of their standard, especially for about this time period. She has pink blush, brown eyeshadow, and pink lips. She came with this outfit that she's wearing right now. Actually, her stock is really nice. She came with this dress, a shirt. Did have a little shirt. I don't know where that shirt's at. Because I got her new in box. I purchased her new in box, and I'm trying to remember. I have an unboxing on my channel. I'm trying to remember where I bought her from. And she has these cute little shoes, which you have to be careful not to lose. And that handbag, which is great. That tote bag rocks it. She's got her sunglasses on. She does have earrings that don't come out. They're post earrings. I always appreciate those because then I won't lose them. And that dress is very, very well made. She has a bikini and she has some little denim shorts. I do have the bikini top here. It looks like it was, macrame or crocheted. Yeah, crochet is what I mean, crocheted. And then these are her undies as well as the bottoms of the little bikini that she came with. And the denim shorts are somewhere around here. I do know I still have those. I'm trying to remember what the shirt looked like. I want to say it was striped or something, but I think she is a very underrated doll. Her stock is really nice, and she came with multiple outfits, which is kind of rare sometimes. And she's just a really pretty doll. But there are her side-facing green. There are her pink. There are her blue. So clearly the blue and the green eye chips are the prettiest ones, and they're side-facing, which most of us Blythe collectors prefer anyway. She's kind of got a far-off look to her. Oh, I also meant to add, not only does she have earrings, but she has fingernail polish. So, yeah, there's a lot going on with this little cute Sunshine Holiday here. So here's Country Summer. She is the first stock doll I ever purchased. This was, I think I bought her in 2015. She is a 2014 July release. And I purchased her through CC Toys, which is an Asian company I've purchased quite a number of Neo Blythe dolls from. She is a RBL Plus. Her faceplate is RBL Plus. Her hair is considered light chestnut. I would say it's actually got sort of a bit of a copper tint to it. We'll take a closer look at her here in a minute. Skin tone is normal. She's pretty pale though. She has pink, light brown, blue, and green eye chips. I'm not a big fan of pink chips, but I do appreciate they have light brown here versus the old orange ones that some of the releases have. Her blush is pink, her eyeshadow is blue, and her lips are pink. She comes with this outfit right here that is she's wearing. This is her stock. I've added stockings just because a lot of times I have my dolls wearing stockings to protect their legs. But the cowboy boots, the little nautical themed sundress and the hat are part of her stock. And she also had a little yellow basket, which is, I think it's someplace in my curio. Let's take a closer look. Her hair is, I had to give her a spa. It is a side parted hair, so it does get in her face a lot. I usually will put like a little clip or something in there. And yeah, like I said, I did have to give, I think I gave her a couple of spas. Her hair was a little bit greasy, but you can see it's really nice. It's pretty decent quality hair. And to me, I mean, in fact, I call her Amber. Her hair just looks like an amber color, like a light amber color to me. So here's her side-facing brown chips. Those are some of my favorite ones on her. Then we've got the pretty front-facing blue, side-facing green, and then the freaky pink ones. Not my favorite. So she's a really sweet doll. I think she's very underrated. A lot of people have purchased her back in the day and have customized her. So she's kind of one of those dolls, unfortunately, that due to customization, I feel is disappearing. So again, that's why I'm kind of pro Fakies, because it's just a shame there's a limited number of these dolls. So I'll get off my soapbox. But anyway, yes, so there's Country Summer. She's a super cute doll. I still obviously really like her, and I'm glad she brought me into the Neo Blythe world stock dolls. She gave me the courage to jump in after buying a few Fakies and try out a real stock doll, and I'm glad I did. Say hello to Roxy Baby. She is one of my favorite stock dolls. In fact, she is the first doll I purchased that is sort of a vintage doll. She came out in July 2005. So she's one of the older releases. And I bought her secondhand from a friend of mine. In fact, the friend I purchased her from is the same person who first introduced me to Blythe dolls. And so it was kind of cool to buy this doll from her. She did not come with any stock. Later on, she did send me the top that she comes with, which I have somewhere. Right now, she's wearing an outfit I put together. I made the little shirt that she's wearing, and then she has some jeans through an Etsy shop. I don't remember who off the top of my head. She has an SBL mold. For whatever reason, the SBL molds don't seem to be as popular with collectors as some of the other faceplates, but for me, I actually like the SBL. I think it kind of, you get a little bit of a, if I can bring this in there, she has like a little smirky smile. So I think that's pretty cool. So anyway, she has caramel colored hair. Her skin tone is considered very tan. Her chips are light blue, cyan, dark blue, and blue. So her lips are peach, and I guess she doesn't have any blushing. They don't list anything here for her. She has the regular body type. She was a special release. She was a CWC limited edition Roxy Baby collaboration with the famous surfboard brand Roxy. And in fact, she came with some great stock. Someday I might try to be able to get her stock. Occasionally I've seen it, but it's pretty pricey. But it's pretty cool stock. She came with a skirt, a top, 2 t-shirts, a zip blouse, shorts, bikinis, sandals, earrings, an underwear, and a surfboard. So yeah, she's one of those older releases that came with lots of good stuff. Maybe once I finish filling out my tan collection, I might even try to get her new in box again. And then that way I would be able to score all the goodies with the doll. And I have occasionally seen her for sale new in box. So she is not a super easy doll to find, but not completely impossible either. She has a side part like a lot of my dolls do. That's why I have a little clip here. Let's take a look at her eye chips. Those are so pretty. She's the epitome of, you know, the beach doll to me. So, yeah, she's one of my favorite dolls. She was, I think, no, she wasn't the first tan doll. I don't think she was the first tan. Cherry Beach was my first tan doll. And then I just knew I wanted all of the tan dolls. So yeah, that's Roxy Baby. Here's one of my Fakie dolls. As you can tell, she does not have the traditional Takara body, and Of course, she has this luscious hair that a lot of the Fakies do have. You know what? She doesn't even have a name. This doll I've been using basically as a model for sewing. You know, I guess I just really haven't bonded with her. I originally bought her with another group of dolls. When I do sell dolls through my Etsy shop, which I haven't for a while, but maybe I'll start up this summer again. When I do sell those dolls, I usually buy them in groups, and like I really hound and find really good deals so that I don't have to mark them up super high for people. So she's one of those that was kind of left over when I closed my shop a while back, because I just didn't have time to do work on that and, you know, have a job and run my YouTube channel and everything. So she was kind of left over, and I've been using her, like I said, as a model for sewing. She's super cute, just for whatever reason. I don't know. I mean, I like the tan dolls, but yeah, she hasn't really been ringing my chime, so I might sell her at some point. But right now, she is a working member of my collection, okay? And she has some really pretty, gorgeous hair. It's crazy thick and curly and soft and just, you know, just amazing. She's got a place that you can put earrings in if I wanted to do that. These are some of her chips right here. Yeah, a striking doll. Meet V Smash. Yes, that is a weird name, but that's what Takara calls this particular release that came out in March of 2005. V as in victory dash Smash. And I guess she was supposed to be a tennis player. I guess Takara was trying to sell her as a tennis pro of some kind. She came out, like I said, in March of 2005. She's a normal release with an SBL-11 mold. I don't know what that means. I mean, I guess it's a version of the SBL mold. Again, that's kind of, she's got that little, you know, smirky kind of look on her face, which the SBLs are known for. It's like a little bit of a smile. She also has freckles, which is a little bit unusual. You know, they do have a few dolls that have freckles, but not too many. Her hair is called brown, believe it or not. That is not brown looking hair to me, but I guess they're calling it brown. Her skin tone is normal. Her chips are blue, orange, green, and pink. We're back to those, you know, typical stock chips. Her eyeshadow is orange, and her lips are pink. They don't list anything about her blush, but clearly she has some like peachy colored blush on there. And I'm pulling my information from the Blythe app, so that's where this is coming from. Her stock, which I don't have, I purchased her pre-owned, and so I just got the doll no stock. But her original stock includes a dress, a blazer, lacy panties, cap, socks, shoes, underwear, racket bag, balls, and a towel. So yeah, she's one of those dolls that used to come with a lot of stock back in the day. She's wearing a dress and that I made, and some shoes I purchased and that kind of thing. So the dress is something I made, and I thought she would look really cute in it. But yeah, to me, that hair is definitely red. All right. And it's interesting. So I tend to have like an affinity for either tan dolls or redhead dolls. I don't know what the deal is. Those are like two opposites there, really. But she has amazing quality hair. It was perfect right out of the box from what I remember. So there are her pink chips. Not my favorite. There are her side-facing blue. Again, the orange, ugh. And the side-facing green. The side-facing green, obviously, really are striking, you know, on this particular release. So she's really cute. I like the fact that she has freckles. You know, she's a very different doll. She reminds me a little bit of Cloud9, which is a doll I've thought about getting before. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm really on the track for all the tan dollies right now. So maybe once I get all of those, I will move on to the redheads. They don't have a lot of redheads, but there are some still out there calling my name probably. So yeah, she's a very, very cute doll, high quality. Definitely back in the day when the quality of these Takara Neo dolls were very high. She's really an excellent doll. Here we have Garden of Joy. She's a 16th anniversary doll from Takara. Neo size. She came out in September of 2017. And yeah, I will say this doll is so funny. When I first saw her renderings, her drawings, I went ahead and ordered her right away. She has this ethereal, you know, fairy sort of feeling, obviously. And I can't remember how long ago it was, a few months ago. For whatever reason, I got it in my head that I was going to sell her. I think it was because I wanted a smart doll, and I was trying to justify how I was going to pay for that. So anyway, I was like, yeah, I'm going to sell her. I'm going to sell her. You know, she's not tan. She doesn't fit in with my, you know, boho aesthetic, whatever. Somehow I talked myself into it. I put her stock on her, and it was like, that was it. I couldn't sell her. She's a gorgeous doll, seriously. So like I said, she came out in 2017. She was an anniversary edition, 16th anniversary edition. She has an RBL Renew face type. Her hair is called purple, brown, and blonde. And I will show that up close here in a minute. It's a very unusual color. It's got, you know, multiple strands of different colors to make up this overall look. Her skin tone is translucent cream, so she's one of the translucent dolls. Her chips are all special eye chips, light green, light purple, light blue, and light brown. Her blush is pink, her eyeshadow is brown and green, and her lips are pink, and they're what they call plump shape. So you can kind of see that she has, you know, her lips are plumper looking. They have a fullness to them that not all the other dolls have. Her stock is this gorgeous dress which she's wearing. There's an underskirt, a hair accessories, this particular one, and then there's also a plastic tiara. There are earrings, and the earrings are in her ears like these here. I'll show you them up close here in a minute. And then there's these attachment things that you can put on them that I have somewhere. She has really nice underwear. They call it shorts here, but really nice underwear. Shoes, which she's not wearing. The shoes fall off of her all of the time. It's a really, really pretty special doll, and I was very lucky to be able to get her. Let's take a closer look. I'll take this off. This is her, yeah, she's in the garden, so she has to wear this pretty ornament. Her hair is crazy, crazy. This is not her original stand, by the way. She has one of those shorter stands because she has this super full dress. And oh, she's still wearing her undies. See, so she has these little cute little lacy underwear. So they gave you some high-end undies for a change. And yeah, those are the earrings there. She has fingernail polish. I mean, this is a, you know, the anniversary dolls, they tend to, you know, have really, really nice stock and go kind of full out on them. You know, they're special dolls, obviously. It's got this little ornament here. Her pull ring has a little crystal on it. If I can, where's that pull ring at? There you go. So it's a different pull ring, and then it also has this little crystal bead added to it. Like I said, her hair is crazy thick. Like, this doll falls over. You have to really be careful when you set her up. And you know, there's just all kinds of different colors in here. It comes off as like a, in person, like kind of coppery pinkish in a way. Very unusual. She also has some cool eyes here. Here's the green ones. You can see they've colored her eyelids a little bit, so that's neat. And you can see her lips. That's what I'm talking about there. There's her side facing lip eye chips there. Front facing are like really pale purplish. And then the side. Yes, she's a special doll. She has definitely gone up in price since I purchased her, I will say. And she's a sought after doll, especially if you like the translucent dolls. Some people, you know, primarily collect the translucent dolls, so if you like the translucent, she would definitely be a doll you would want to include in your own collection. Here is Tootie. This is the name that I've given this customized doll. I purchased her back in 2018 from an Etsy artist named Funny Funny Dolls. That's the name of her shop. And I haven't seen a lot of dolls recently on this Etsy shop, but yeah, I'm really happy that I managed to get one of these dolls. She's had a few of them, and she definitely has a similar look to her dolls, where they have sort of this, you know, attitude. That's why I call this doll Tootie. Has eyebrows. This is the only doll in my collection, I believe, that has eyebrows. And I wasn't a big fan of eyebrows, and her eyebrows are, in fact, are pretty unusual. She's got, like I said, it gives her this sort of like attitude to her face, and but for some reason I find it endearing. I tend to prefer customized dolls that are not overly how you would say cartoonish looking. I tend to prefer more realistic looking dolls, and she's like right on the edge of that. I feel she's got very pouty lips. You can see she's got like super pouty lips, and I mean some artists have massive lips, which are not appealing to me personally. Again, it's just personal taste. She's got a jointed body and a little bit of a tan complexion, a darker complexion. So that's kind of cool. I like that as well. In fact, I didn't realize how dark skinned she would be when I originally purchased her, so that was a nice surprise. She has little earrings here that stay in her head, so I like that. You can see that she's got quite a bit of carving was done to her face, and her face up has like a very, very light bit of freckling. Her hair is rooted mohair. It's crazy, ridiculously soft. And so she did come with a change of hands. I don't change my doll's hands out a whole lot, but she does have them. She also came with a full outfit. This is what she's wearing right now, is something I made, and these are Creatable World shoes, and I made the dress. So yeah, so here are her pull rings. They're very lightweight, which is nice. Sometimes people make the pull rings too heavy, so these are, you know, not super heavy. Her eyelids are just black. They're nothing super fancy. There you go. Her eyelids are just, you know, black, very basic. And she's got really nice eye chips, very, you know, more realistic looking eye chips, which again are my personal preference for those. Let me change out her eyeballs here for you. There's front facing. It's hard to get my hands in there with her hair. Her other side facing, and then her front facing again. So yeah, these have like a little bit of they're green, but they have some yellow golden around the iris. So yeah, they're pretty cool. But yeah, she was one of the more expensive customized dolls I've purchased. Most of the other customized dolls I have a few more, were dolls that needed some kind of work, which actually I kind of like that aspect of it. I like to be able to do light customizing, like, you know, changing out their bodies or their scalp or something like that. But she had everything. I mean, I don't know. I just was like, I was determined to get a doll, a customized doll that did not need any work. It did not need any work. I love the mohair. And like I said, it's rooted, so that's something that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's my Tootie doll, one of my customized dolls from my Blythe collection. Say hello to Pineapple Princess. So Pineapple Princess is a release from July 2017. It took me a couple of times to get her through CC Toys. CC Toys had her up multiple times and she kept selling out. And I'm trying to remember if she sold out. I think she just had her renderings up, right? So the drawings were out for her, but the actual doll, no one had actually seen the doll in person yet, so there was no photographs of the doll. And she was a very popular doll very quickly, for obvious reasons. She's, you know, one of the tan dolls, and she's also translucent. So they call her skin tone translucent mocha. Her face plate, her mold is an RBL Renew. Her hair is brown. Her eye chips are green, pink, green again, and blue. So she has front-facing green eye chips and left side green eye chips, which that's a little bit odd. You know, when to have two of the same color eye chips, that's unusual. Her blush is called Colorful Pink. Her eyeshadow is brown and her lips are also called colorful pink. So translucent mocha, as far as I know, she's the only translucent mocha. There is another doll, Elegant Ellie is out. She is translucent latte, I believe, if I'm correct there. So obviously she's not wearing her stock. She has some wonderful stock though. Had a really cute dress. Of course she had a stand, not this one. She had a yellow stand. She had a hairband, sunglasses, a pair of skinny jeans, like capri style jeans. You cannot wear undies with those. They have to go commando. And a like a striped crop top. So she had really nice stock that came with her. The only thing with this doll is she had the worst hair I have ever seen out of the box. And you know, my personal experience, it was horrible, horrible hair. I'd given her at least 2 spas. Her hair is an issue. So if you ever decide to get her, just, you know, be prepared. You will have to probably do multiple spas. But her hair is very, very thick. It's a beautiful dark color. You know, she's a super cute doll. She has little earrings here that they stay in, her little heart earrings that stay in. She does not have a manicure. But yeah, she's a really, really cute doll. Let's go ahead and look at her eye chips here. Here are her side blue eye chips. Here are her front facing pink, side green, and front green. So again, she's got that translucent look that gives them like kind of these pouty lips. Is very similar to Garden of Joy, that kind of look. And this is something that comes with the translucent dolls from what I understand. This is Madison. This is another Fakie doll in my collection, and she has a lot of sentimental attachment to me because she is the second Fakie doll I ever purchased. In fact, I got her off of a vendor from AliExpress, and that vendor is not selling dolls anymore, which is a shame because even though I have purchased multiple Fakie dolls over the years since I first started collecting in 2015, I have to say this particular Fakie is probably one of the best quality. I should mention she's wearing the stock from Time After Alice. I had purchased Time After Alice and then I sold her, and now she's wearing the stock. And I'm going to admit that I kind of regret selling Time After Alice. Not going to lie there. But anyway, here's Madison. I call her Madison. Actually, my husband came up with that name, and I thought it was fitting. And you can't really see it, I don't think, from the camera so much, but her hair, it's blonde, but it's actually kind of got like a peachy hue to it. Her pole ring banging there. Her pole ring, I added I added a little purse charm and a crystal too. And she's got these really pretty blue front-facing ones. And then these are like a brown, side-facing, light brown. And these are, I guess, like a light orangey. And then side green. She's got, you know, a fairly strong face up. Pink and pink. You know, so she's just a little Fakie, but I really like her. And say hello to Sorry. This is one of my customized Blythe dolls. Sorry has quite a sordid past. I'm probably at least her 3rd owner. I bought her pre-owned. It was not an easy transaction. Okay, there were problems. The person didn't ship the doll when she said she was going to, and then when I got Sorry, she wasn't in the shape that I expected her to be in. I will say I got a very good price on her, but I wasn't told ahead of time clearly enough, in my opinion, what the issues were with this doll. So, and when I got her, one of her eyeballs was rolling around in her head, and her head still doesn't totally close. I'm actually thinking of trying a different scalp on her. She has a mohair weft scalp right now, and I'm thinking of switching that out. I have a rooted scalp with similar color that is also, it's a rooted scalp and it's also mohair that actually might look pretty good on her. So I don't know. You know, I really like her hair like it is. It's kind of crazy. And it's one of the reasons I purchased her, because her hair is just so pretty and wild looking. This doll taught me a lot about, you know, buying pre-owned dolls, and also just the doll in general. I ended up having to, you know, open up her head. Actually, her head was practically open already. It was like hanging on by a thread. So I had to open it up and put her eyeball back in and all that kind of stuff. And before that, the only time I had really done any sort of light customizing on a doll was just switching out bodies, which doesn't require completely opening up the head. You can just kind of crack it, you know, you have to take the screws out and crack it open a little bit usually, and you can often just pop that body out and pop a new body back in. So this is the first time I actually had to completely open up a head and figure out how the eye mechanisms worked and all that stuff. So ultimately, after much moaning and groaning, it became a good experience, and I very much bonded with this doll. She's on a Leica body, and this body is actually an excellent Leica body. I have not been able, other than buying an actual Leica doll, the Fakie Leica bodies, none of them actually are as good as this body. And I wasn't ever able to know for sure where this body came from, if it was really from a real Leica body, a real Leica doll or not. I suspect it is. And then as far as the face goes, the faceplate, this was actually carved by a very well-known and talented doll artist, Sunny Days, but somebody took her faceplate and put it on a different doll. Well, not even just the faceplate, the head, because the back of it does have the signature of the artist. So that's nice. It's just that I think somebody changed, somebody ended up changing out her scalp. She had a different scalp on when the artist made this doll originally. And as you can see, it just, you know, I've tried and tried and tried and tried. It just won't fit. So we kind of hide it with her hair. Here are her pull rings. I've changed the pull rings out. I added this little doll charm and crystal and this little, you know, c'est la vie charm and bead. And she has beautiful sleepy eyes. I don't know if you can see, there's a tiny little heart there. Very sweet. And now her eye chips, I learned when I opened her up, were not actual chips. They're paper, colored paper pieces under clear chips, which kind of bummed me out. I mean, they're very pretty. Obviously, you know, you wouldn't know the difference just by looking at the doll. But again, I mean, it was something I was kind of surprised about. I thought they'd be actual eye chips, you know, and they were not. So, but yeah, she's a really pretty doll. You can see she's got these glossy little lips, very light face up, beautiful carving. I mean, she's my epitome of the type of customized dolls I tend to gravitate towards. She's got a little bit of tilt to the head, but not too much. The body fits, you know, really well with her. And I named her Sorry because originally I was sorry I bought her. And I've just kept that name because I think it's cute. Like I said, eventually I feel like it was a good experience because I learned a lot about Blythe dolls because of this particular doll. Say hello to Cherry Beach Sunset. This is the first tan doll I ever purchased, and as far as the Blythe dolls go, and she pretty much kind of started me on that path. You can see she's a really pretty doll. She came out in 2015. She is an RBL Plus mold. Her hair is called light brown. For me though, I mean, I think her hair is more of a, I don't know. I guess it's very light brown or very dark blonde. However you want to look at it. So she has these really cute little heart earrings. She's actually wearing the stock dress of Pineapple Princess, but she also came with some really cute stock. But let me go back to her stats. So she has light brown hair. Her skin tone is mocha. She has her eye chip. She has a special front-facing eye chip that's emerald green. Otherwise, her other chips are blue, orange, and green. She has pink blush, brown eyeshadow, and coral lips. She has a custom color pull string as well, as far as the pull ring is concerned. For her stock was pretty decent. She came with a really cute little pink swimsuit, a strapless dress, some cute red flats. I lost one of those like 5 minutes after I opened her up. Sunglasses. She had a little bandana and a bracelet, and of course her undies and stand. Like I said, she's wearing Pineapple Princess's dress and some shoes and socks that I have, and I pulled her hair back. Her hair is really nice. It's very thick. It's, you know, she's a beautiful doll. She's, I would say, one of the better quality dolls that they have as far as stock dolls. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I did not have to ever wash her hair. You know, it's a little dry on the ends, but not a huge deal, and, you know, thick enough around the top. Yeah, she's, you know, a really pretty doll. Has a really, the mocha skin is probably, you know, one of my faves. There's her special eye chips. There you go. So, yeah, she kind of started the entire Blythe tan doll craze for me. And she's a super cute doll. This is a customized doll that I believe the faceplate was originally carved by Kaleidoscope Dolls. And I bought the doll with the idea that I was going to recustomize it, and I have made quite a few changes to this doll since purchasing her. I changed out her body and I changed out her scalp. So she's one of those dolls that I got a really good deal on. As I'm filming this, I'm telling myself I really should do this more often. I really like to find customized dolls that just need a little bit of love, because I cannot right now, I'm just not in the position, have the time, have the, you know, mental or physical ability to carve or do face ups. So I don't feel ready to go down that customizing road, but I do enjoy changing out bodies, changing out scalps, you know, flipping out different parts of the face plates, things like that, like really basic stuff. Honestly, when I say this, I've put eye chips in when they've come out, but I've not taken out eye chips and replaced them. So I'm still pretty much a customizing novice, but I know that there are dolls out there that could use a little bit of love, and that's why I originally purchased her. I figured I could jazz her up a little bit, and I got a really good price on her. So yeah, so I ended up getting her, and with the idea of changing things with her a little bit, and I'm happy that I did. She's wearing a little dress that I made. She was originally a Fakie doll that the customizer customized, and she was on a traditional style Takara body. This body is a extra small Fortune Day or A-Zone style body, the extra small. So she's got, you know, very minimal chest, okay? And she's got little earrings in her ears, really cute face, a little mole there, and some eyelashes around there. This is a rooted scalp that I purchased. It's mohair. Originally came with just a regular red-headed scalp that was kind of greasy. I added these pole rings. I changed out her beads on her pole rings, and just, this is a little carnelian cat. That's one of her front-facing eye chips. Here are her closed eyelids. I think these are so pretty. Really nice. Really pretty eyelashes. Trying to not get her hair caught in my hands when I pull on the string. There's this side-facing brown. Front-facing, these are like a goldeny color. These are really pretty. Side-facing green. Say hello to Asha Elvira. She is a January 2019 release. She's one of those dolls when I saw her drawings come out. This is before a stock doll comes out. Usually Takara will publish renderings or drawings of what the doll is going to pretty much look like. There could be some minor changes, but basically they publish that first, and that's usually when people start pre-ordering a doll. As soon as I saw her renderings, I went ahead and pre-ordered her right away. She's unusual in that she has this like platinum blonde hair, but then this really dark skin tone. She is considered mocha skin tone, by the way. Her face type is RBL plus. She has green, orange, and blue and light brown chips. The light brown chips are special chips, but the other ones are regular stock chips. She has pink blusher, dark brown eyeshadow, and plum-shaped pink lips. She has earrings that, they're like these big rhinestone purple earrings, and I have them someplace, but I rarely put them on her. And she has a cute pink manicure, too. She's sort of their uptown girl. Her stock, which she's not wearing now, she's wearing a little dress that a little cotton dress, peasant dress that I made. But her stock includes like this fancy coat, and if you check out the video, and I'll try to remember to link it below, I did a video where I showed at the time all of my tan dolls, and I showed their stock as well. So if you want, you know, more details, and also of course I have an unboxing video of her in my, you know, unboxing playlist. But she was supposed to be, like I said, an uptown girl, so she has this really cool coat and pants and a striped shirt. So she was supposed to be like a city chick. My aesthetic is more of like a beachy boho, so this is how she dresses around my house. But she's really pretty. There's her orange eye chips. These are the side-facing brown ones, the pretty blue ones, and the side green. So she has pretty, you know, she has kind of a strong face up, but of course, you know, she's got the darker skin, so that's kind of nice to have with that. And of all the tan girls, she has the blondest hair. She's got that platinum blonde, dark skinned. Wouldn't we all like to really look like that? At least in my world, this is what I'd like to look like. Nice and tan, beautiful blonde hair. So yeah, that's Asha Elvira. Say hello to Ebony. Prima Dolly Ebony came out in February of 2007. She is a very, very recent addition to my collection, and believe it or not, she's supposed to be tan. She is, yeah, her skin tone, they say, is tan. In Florida, this is not tan, but I guess in Japan, she's tan. So, yeah, her face type is RBL. She has very dark chestnut hair. Her chips are blue, orange, green, and pink. Again, back to the typical stock eye chips. She has really cool purple eyeshadow. That's really different. And her lips are red. So she's a really striking doll. I got her with the idea that I wanted to get a really good price on her, and I got her from Mandrake, so I did manage to get a good price. Yes, their shipping can be quite pricey too, but I did okay. Found her, and I liked her, but I was really thinking more like, well, I want all the tan Blythe, you know, to fill out my collection, so she's cute, but I'm not in love with her. But I have to say, she is pretty darn cute. I love the dark hair against her light skin, and her light skin, I mean, she's not super pale like Country Summer light skin, so I guess I kind of see why they would add her as consider her tan, I guess I should say. She is obviously not wearing her stock. Her stock was a swimsuit, swimming cap, and flip-flops. She doesn't even come with her own undies because she had a bathing suit on. So anyway, I found her some undies. She's wearing a dress I made, and this little bandana thing. I whipped that together really quickly for her hair. Her hair kind of does fall in her face a little bit, but it's basically just a little simple bob, which is really, you know, as everybody knows, is very cute on a Blythe doll. And then these shoes are actually, I believe these shoes are from Time After Alice that I kept the shoes and sold the doll. So yeah, here she is. Now, I am not going to change all her eye chips. I am going to take still photographs and put them in because I can't change them after I change the pink ones. If you see the unboxing video, yeah, you'll see that I need to go and open her head up. Everything changes fine, but when I get to the pink ones, I have to hand roll to the next eye chip. So anyway, but here you can see a good close-up of her purple eyeshadow. I really like that. That's very unusual. So she's really a different doll. If you can find her at a good price, I'd say, yeah, she's a great one to add. And I like the fact that she's got this easy to manage hair. You know, it's nice to have the long hair in these dolls, but sometimes it just can be a little too much when you're trying to pose them or take pictures or sew for them or change their clothes. It kind of gets a little bit like, you know, enough already with all the hair, people. So yeah, there is Ebony. Here we have Star Dancer. She is a stock Blythe doll that came out in November of 2007. This girl can be very difficult to find untouched. For whatever reason, she was very popular with customizers at the time, so you can still find her out there, but you really have to, I had to look and look and look before I found a good price for her on Mandrake. And her hair, you can see I did switch out her scalp. I normally don't like to change things on a stock doll. However, I really, really did not like her hair. Her hair was very crunchy and dry and cut, terrible cut. And I happen to just have this alpaca scalp, and I thought it would look cute on her. So, and I think it does. And I figured taking out, you know, I still have her original scalp. So if for some reason I ever wanted to sell her, which I can't imagine doing that, but if I did, it's just replacing the scalps are very easy to do. So yeah, so I do still have her scalp, but anyway, so she came out in, like I said, 2006. Her hair is considered ash blonde. I guess I could pull it out, but I don't want to do that. It's ash blonde. It's like a dark blonde. Her skin tone is tan, believe it or not. I guess it's a light tan to me, but it's technically she's tan. She has blue, orange, green, and pink eye chips, the regular stock eye chips. Her blush is bright pink, her eyeshadow is brown, and her lips are a bright pink. She does have some wonderful stock, none of which she is wearing right now, but she has some amazing stock, a really cute dress that's got like a boho theme to it. She's kind of supposed to, like Star Dancer, I guess she's supposed to have sort of this Native American type vibe with her, which is weird for a blonde to be Native American, but she's supposed to have sort of, I mean, I would say it's almost Maury girl, so that works better for me. Anyway, so she has, like I said, this really cute boho dress, a cute blouse that actually has this very intricate beaded detail on it, a skirt and shawl that are hand crocheted, because they're definitely crocheted and you can't do crochet by machine, so I thought that was pretty impressive. It also has a hat and boots. Oh, that's right, the skirt is not crocheted, it's the shawl and the hat that's crocheted. And then she also has, like I said, a hat, boots, earrings, and of course undies. She comes with the earrings. In fact, what I like about her earrings is she's got the post earrings, and then she has these hoops that go, you can attach to it. So I have those packed away somewhere. I don't use those a whole lot. You know, they're kind of things that, little fiddly things that are easy to lose. She's not handled a ton either. I tend to kind of keep her in my curio because she was a hard doll to find, let me tell you. So very often I would find her lightly customized, which always bummed me out. So here she is, her blue chips, her orange ones, yeah, not a fan. Oops. Her side green, and her pink, also not a fan. So anyway, she is a gorgeous doll. I really think she's cute. Again, she's not super tan, but she's not super pale like a lot of the typical, you know, Takara dolls are. So she is different, and she, you know, she's a kind of an elusive doll. She's not the easiest doll to find, that is for sure. So I was very lucky when I was able to get her at a price that I was willing to pay. So there we go. That is Star Dancer. Here we have Prima Dolly Ginger. She came out in August of 2006, and she is an SBL mold. She's one of those Prima Dolly dolls, so she doesn't get a lot of, she doesn't come with a lot. I actually purchased her pre-owned, so I didn't get any of her stock, which was fine. I have to say, even though it's kind of got a cool, like, 70s vibe, it's just, I just don't like it. I don't know why. It just kind of, she has, it's like this orange dress. Let me see what they call it. She has a dress, tights, boots, and underwear. So the dress for me, it reminds me of like double knit from the 70s that I always remember disliking a lot. So that's just a personal thing though. Most people really, really like her cute little dress. So, so anyway, yeah. So she's got brown hair. Her skin tone is tan. Her chips are the typical blue, orange, green, and pink. Anything else, she's just a cute little tan doll. And her hair is really nice. It was, again, one of those older releases often have better hair than the newer ones. You can see, I mean, it's a little dry on the ends, but not bad. It's cute. It's a side part. A lot of the tan dolls, I don't know if you notice, I may not have mentioned it all the time, but a lot of the tan dolls have a side part to their hair. She's wearing, you know, a dress I made, and I just put this little ribbon in her hair and added, you know, socks and stuff like that. So this is definitely not the dress she would come in. So there are her blue eye chips. Orange, green side, and pink. Yeah, so yeah, Prima Dolly Ginger, again, one of those underrated little dolls. Totally recommend if you like the tan dolls. She's a cute doll, and you can usually find her actually for a pretty decent price. She's not super, even though she's an older release, she's not super difficult to find. Say hello to David. I call this guy David. He is a customized Blythe doll. Obviously, Takara does not make boy dolls. A lot of customizers are making their own. And this is my kind of weak attempt at that. He's okay, but he definitely has some problems. And I am on the lookout for a customized Blythe boy doll. I'd really like to find a doll that's dark-skinned. I'm thinking of a surfer dude with maybe spiky hair or something, so I am on the lookout for one that is in my price range and the aesthetic that I want. But in the meantime, this little guy, he's pretty cute. So basically this doll started off as a customized girl doll that I bought pre-owned, and I messed around, tried different things with her. She's cute, but like I said, I really wanted a guy doll, so I took her apart and I put her on this doll body, which is a Creatable World doll body, and I like it. It's got some good articulation and everything, but I'll show you. I'm leaning him up against a wall right now because his head's pretty floppy. It's I've done quite a bit of work on him. I have a number of videos where I show the work I've done. Most recently I didn't videotape the whole thing, but I did put a different back plate on because the bottom of this back plate was chipping and everything. So it doesn't have the right color, but it's what I had available. I think I need to probably get some. I have tried rubber bands, by the way. I've also tried tape, because you can see there's just a little bit too much room around his neck. So that's why there's excessive flopping at times. Though, I mean, it's kind of cute because I can kind of tilt his head sometimes. I changed out the pull rings recently. So he's got like a little horse, and this says Journey on it. And he's very cute. It's nice to have some boy dolls. I'm starting to collect more guy dolls lately. So I have a few different type of other boy dolls in my collection. And I actually like the Creatable World dolls as well. So you can see I could put his little hand in his pocket and stuff like that. So yeah, he is another member of my Neo Blythe collection. Since I changed out his body, the neck of this body is very long at the top. It's got like a little plastic gizmo, and I probably could have tried to wrench it out, but I was afraid I would damage the body too much. So when I change when I pull on his pull rings to change out his eyes and everything, I have to be extra careful. So I'm just going to put in still pictures of all his eyes and everything. Yeah, they're pretty cool eyes. Yeah, he's a cute doll, but you can see like he's got eyeliner. Not a lot of guys wearing eyeliner, but some do. So what can I say? David is kind of a chill dude. He does his own thing. He's his own guy. He is another doll that is part of my Neo Blythe collection. Here we have Paradise Girl, and she came out in 2010, September 2010, and I'm going to butcher this first name, but she was a collaboration with Manelli, Manueli. I'm terrible at this kind of thing. Manuheali apostrophe L. I call her Paradise Girl. She has an RBL face mold. Her hair is considered chestnut. Her skin tone is dark. You can see she is quite dark skinned. She has all special eye chips: turquoise, dark green, light gray, dark gray. I will show you them in a minute here. Her blush is coral. Her eyeshadow is brown. Her lips are a beige orange. Her custom pole ring, she has a green pole ring. It kind of goes with her stock, which obviously she's not wearing. She's wearing an outfit, a little peasant dress that I made, and a kerchief that I stitched myself. But anyway, she also comes with, so her stock included a dress, like a really cute sundress, shorts. It had an off-the-shoulder little top that went with it, a little blouse. It was like off the shoulder on one side. It's really cute. Sunglasses, sandals, earrings, and underwear. Her earrings are like these dangly earrings. They're not the post kind, so you know, they're kind of a tricky. Again, I have those. I put those usually away so that I don't lose them. She has beige orange nail polish and special eyelashes. So she's a very special girl. She is also very difficult to find untouched. Again, she was one of those dolls that for whatever reason, customizers went crazy with her, and she can be quite difficult to find. If you do find her new in box, pricey, I ended up, the reason why I was able to afford her is I did find her at a decent price, but I also, whoa, girl, she wants to come over here. I also had to sell, I also sold some dolls so I could get a hold of her. So here's her green pole ring. And I mean, she's a gorgeous doll. Her hair is, see this thing, her hair is super thick. That's why she's fallen over. She's tricky to get to stand. I did not have to do anything to her hair. No spas required from what I remember. You know, like typical doll hair, it's a little dry on the ends, but nothing bad. It's massively, massively thick. Crazy thick. Woo! So yeah, you can see she's got holes there for her dangle earrings. Those are some of her front-facing chips there. Side-facing, front-facing, and the other side-facing. Yeah, she's got a really amazing skin tone to her. Really beautiful girl. Took me a good couple years to find her untouched at a price that I was willing to pay. Yeah, that is my beautiful and much loved Paradise Girl. Thank you to everyone who stuck it out to the end of this video. I know this is a longer than usual video, but hey, I've had people asking and asking to see all of my Blythe dolls, so I put them all together in this one video. I'm also going to probably publish throughout the next year little just short videos of each doll, and then maybe even do like a slideshow of just pictures for people who maybe can't stand watching such a long video. And that way everybody can see the dolls. I do have another doll on the way. I have pre-ordered a new release, and yeah, you may be able to guess who that is. If you know me at all, you probably already know. But if you don't, then you're just going to have to be, you know, stay in suspense. But I do have more Blythe dolls on the way, and I'm in love with these dolls. In fact, just making this video made me realize how much I enjoy this hobby. So thank you guys for sticking with me. Please make sure you give this a thumbs up, that you have a wonderful dolly day, and subscribe and hit the bell icon. Bye bye.